block was doing a really good job of just getting touches. I thought we kept trying to bounce balls, and they were just kind of disrupting our offense, which is usually a little bit crisper. But, I think they were just playing great defense.
What impact did the service line have, especially in that second set when your offense wasn't clicking?
Well, I think they served pretty tough on us. They were mixing up short and deep, and I think eventually me and Terea figured it out, but it took us a second to adjust to it, and that was a lot in the third set. So I think just finding ways to adjust to what teams are doing, because at some point they're going to have to switch it up on us. I think to beat us, you're going to have to find different ways to score and to put points on the board. So I think they found a good way to do that in the second and third set for sure.
Is there something impressive to the team showing they were able to win in a different way this round compared to the first round?
I don't know if it's impressive. I just feel like it's good for us that we had to find another way to win. So again, I don't know if impressive is the right word. Good for us, and I thought our composure was great. It never felt like we were stressed, even though it looked like it out on the court, and the timeouts were. Communication was great. The communication between plays was great. So all the things that we can control were very, very good. And that's what you want this time of year.
Bergen, what did you see out of the K-State block? How was that affecting what you were able to do on offense?
Yeah, I think they just did a good job of being in good spots. And that's kind of our goal when we're blocking, too, is to just be in good spots and kind of take away what the other team wants to do. And they were doing a great job of that. So we had to adjust a little bit, and like Danny said, our defense hung in there, and we were ready for long rallies. So I was really proud of us, even when it didn't feel super clean. We're just playing Nebraska volleyball.
Danny, you've obviously coached good middle blockers, but another good match from Andy. What's it been able to see how it's played the last couple months and how she can 10 kills in a 3 set?
Just to see her, obviously a great athlete, but to see her continue to get better and better and improve, and even more from the mental side, has been the most rewarding thing as a coach, because you think you have this great player who, how much better can they get? And she continues to get better and better. And that's a lot to her. It's not being satisfied, being humble, ready to get better. So it's just been really fun to challenge her in different ways, and then to see her deliver on those challenges.
What do you learn from a match like this?
I think you can take away a lot. I think us being put in high-pressure situations is going to be good for us going deep into the tournament. And Bergen said it in the locker room. We really need to take in the moments and appreciate that we're able to be here. Not every team is able to play in the Sweet 16, and just being grateful that we're here and learning from that, because teams, again, like I said earlier, teams are going to find ways to score. They're going to have to figure out different ways. So us just adjusting to that and just being grateful for where we are. And I think we can just take away that we're not invincible. Teams are going to put their best fight up against us, and as they should, and they deserve our best effort too.
What kind of impact did Lainey and Liv have from the service line?
Yeah, they did great all around, and Danny shouted them out in the locker room. I think, when it comes down to defense, it comes down to them, and they really kept us in that game, and they're not going to have kills or necessarily points on the board, but they got some aces, and they just were so solid on defense. And when your offense isn't really flowing like it normally does, then it goes down to defense, and I'm just really proud of both of them for stepping up to the plate.
I think you finished the kill, but Olivia had that pancake. Terea had that punch over the top of her head, too. What did you see on that play?
Are you talking about in the first set?
In the first set, right, when Terea kept the ball alive, yeah.
I don't really remember. I remember what happened, but I feel like in plays like that, your adrenaline's just going, and you're just focusing on where the ball is and how to finish the rally. So I don't think I actually killed it. They were in the net, so. But a kill's a kill, so. But, props to T for that hustle. And, that's the effort and hustle that we see every day in our gym, in practice. So translating it into a game always feels good when it pays off.
Bergen, you were in the middle of that play. What did you see? You guys sent that ball backwards.
Yeah, I kind of launched it, and so I just remember saying, come on, T. And, it's fun to be in those plays, and that was the loudest I've heard Devaney maybe all season. That was super cool and such a big momentum play, and even though it's just 1 point, like that kind of changed the trajectory of the first set. So it's fun, and like Harper said, we have plays like that every single day in practice, so seeing it come out in games is pretty cool.
Any more? Coach, you now have KU coming here. Any memories of them, whether you're playing games or that 2015 Final Four?
You know, not really a ton of memories. They're obviously they obviously are a lot different now with I knew Ray Bouchard really well. He's a legend in our sport, so they have a new coach, and we played them this spring, and they're super feisty, and even this spring I told Matt Omar, you guys are going to be good this fall. They picked up a couple transfers and a foreign player, so they're super solid, and I know Matt's teams pretty well. They do not go down easily, so I expect them to be super tough on whenever we play, Thursday or Friday.
Harper, how's it feel to get another week here at the Vandy Center?
It feels great. We need to be grateful that we've been able to host 3 years in a row. I don't know how many years consecutively Nebraska's been able to host, but at least as long as I've been here, we've been able to host at home, and I don't think people understand how much of an advantage that is and how cool it is too. And playing in a gym like Bob, we say it all the time, but it's really hard to beat us here, and I feel like that's showed the past few years, especially this year. So just being grateful that we're here for another year and soaking up our next 2 games here. Hopefully, too.
Hey, do you have any worries about going forward, about anything that you're points of concern about this team going forward?
Nope.
Love it. Period.